Unscripted.
So we were able to get some pretty big confirmation from Sony today. Actually, it's nice to see that Sony's out there kind of taking care of some of this stuff, some of these announcements and some of this news. I feel like is pretty significant stuff. And you know, I do feel like Sony does a good job of kind of conveying the news, whether it's big, small, in between, or whatever. I feel like they do just a pretty incredible job at kind of getting that out there, and you know, I'm very thankful for that. It makes what I do a lot easier. You know, I like to kind of you know, for my own instance, I like to come out here and kind of do my own thing with talking about video games and stuff like that. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. You know, I enjoy it, and I think that it's something that people enjoy watching me do, and kind of watching the channel and stuff like that. So, you know, for me, at the end of the day, it all just comes down to the love and the fun of actually going out there and gaming and kind of being able to do this for you guys and, you know, have a good time with it. So, like I said, though, it is nice to get those confirmations, though. That way you don't look bad. You know, well, I look bad pretty much most of the time anyway, but you know, it does help to kind of ease some of that idea that you're wrong all the time or whatever. You know, but again, really cool stuff to see, and I love seeing this from Sony themselves. I love seeing Sony come out there and do this. It makes the fans excited. It gets everybody excited for what's going on, and I think that that's absolutely incredible. What they're doing is nothing short of amazing for fans everywhere and across the world. So pretty interesting stuff for sure, and I'm looking forward to sort of getting into it. So hey, why don't we get started, shall we? What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you're looking for a way to help out a small little crappy channel like mine, the best way to do it, a simple like. Honestly, it is the best way to do it, and you know, I can't really ask for much more than that. It means a lot to me, and I really do just think the world of you guys. And if you want to support the channel, the best way to do it, a like, or you could share. You know, you could take a minute to consider subscribing. Any of that stuff really works, to be quite honest with you. So much appreciated, much love, all that kind of good stuff. Let's hope for a fantastic year this year, huh? Looking forward to it. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. You are fantastic. You're the reason I do this. Without you guys, there's no me. So yeah, honestly, just very thankful for each and every one of you, and you know, just a fantastic job you've done at kind of supporting such a small channel and stuff like that. But it does mean a lot. So thank you once again. You know, you guys are amazing. So I want to get into this, shall we? So yesterday, I believe I did a video, or the other day I did a video about the possibility of Sony discontinuing certain consoles, and you know, that was sort of coming from a third hand. That was kind of coming from an actual independent site, an independent source, and now we have an idea that not only did they discontinue a lot of the PlayStation models, but they've discontinued every PlayStation except for one, which is very significant, because that means that they're going to have more focus on producing PlayStation 5s. If they're producing, you know, a PlayStation 4 Pro and a PlayStation 4 this color and a PlayStation 4 that terabyte, you know, it does a lot to really kind of showcase exactly what everybody is talking about. You know, they're looking for a PlayStation 5. That's what they want. So this is actually 100% confirmed now. Continuing production of the PS4 Slim 500 gig, the Jet Black. In Japan specifically, they end all other models. The company is freeing up production lines for the PlayStation 5 in the region. As per GameWatch, Sony Active Entertainment has confirmed the production of all PS4 Slim, save for one, and PS4 Pro models has ended in Japan. This is due to the company utilizing production lines to manufacture the new PlayStation 5 and make up for shortages in stock for the region. The sole model that continues to be manufactured is the PS4 Slim 500GB in Jet Black. With reports of PS5's launch sales in Japan being the lowest in the company's history, such a transition isn't surprising. While one could point to Sony's lack of focus in the region, which some rumors have stated is a real problem, despite the company denying the same, it could also be due to shortages of units. More production lines, more units through demand for the PS5 in Japan still remain unknown. Despite this development, it's unlikely that Sony will be ending production for the PS4 Slim and PS4 Pro models in the West anytime super soon. So there is that, although we have heard that the PS4 Pro might have been discontinued here in the West already. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. The console, along with their software, continue to sell, and the company is eyeing cross-gen support between the PS4 and PS5. Listen, they don't have to continue to sell the PS4 and PS4 Pro. I personally don't think it makes a lot of sense, and I own a PS4 Pro and a PS5. There's no reason to. Once they start getting PS5s, the digital version in, that's the same cost as the PS4 Pro. Believe it or not, the PS4 Pro never saw a price drop. So yeah, there's absolutely no need for a PS4 Pro at this point, to be honest with you, unless they want to drop the price to, like, $299, and then drop the price of, believe it or not, I think the PS4 is still $299, the Slim. So yeah, unless they wanted to actually go out there and do that, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how that kind of works out for them. But it is going to be very interesting to see nonetheless. But that wasn't the only thing that was said. There was an interesting bit of technology speak going on here, and I thought that this was interesting. A developer who was specifically talking with in an interview was talking about the PlayStation jump between the generations, 8 to 9 generation hardware, in specific the PS5. Speaking in this exclusive interview and talking about the leap the PS5 presents over the PS4 in terms of hardware elements such as the GPU and its processing, they commented on the PS5's significantly higher performance, saying that it's going to bring many improved functions. Compared to the previous generation console, the performance of PlayStation 5 is significantly higher. Meanwhile, it also brings many improved functions, he said. This is not only for the better resolution, but also for the delicate details, realistic rendering, fluent FPS, 3D audio for precise precision, and soon all of these level functions will bring a better experience to players in visuals, audios, and gameplay. They also spoke about the demo showcasing Unreal Engine 5 from earlier in 2020, and also remarking that the collaboration between the platform holders and engine developers is really going to help indie developers in the coming years. So he says, I remember technical show of the Unreal Engine 5 on PS5 half a year ago. I still feel surprised now when looking back on the show, he said. Take the N virtual geometry system, for instance. This truly shows what next gen is all about and how new technology could impact the workflow and design approach of game development and break away from the current traditional balance. The sophisticated design of the hardware combined with improvements in software is the core of next generation. Meanwhile, as an indie game studio, we're happy to see the tight cooperation between the platforms and the game engine providers. It provides us firm confidence in development, which will let us worry less and try new things more confidently. So basically talking about all the great things that we've been able to sort of see and that we'll continue to see with the PlayStation 5, thanks to like the solid state drive and the powers and things like that they're able to sort of go out there and accomplish, which I feel like is a super smart thing to do. Listen, if you're a developer, why wouldn't you want to hype up what's going on with this next generation console and point out the advantages to it? Because obviously I think Sony and everybody else wants people to kind of upgrade as much as possible, and I think the reason why a lot of these developers want people to upgrade is quite simple. They want people to upgrade so that they can go actually get their gaming vision out there, right? And what I mean by that is every developer has a vision of what they want and what they want to do, and they don't want that vision kind of completely destroyed by just kind of these other weird things that happens, you know what I mean? Like not being able to do what you want. Why not? Well, because this developer did that, or this developer did this. Like I feel like that's something that obviously is going to be a bit of a problem for some developers, where they have to still support the old hardware. And look at Halo Infinite, for instance. That's something that really has kind of suffered due to the support of the last gen hardware. So yeah, we kind of see that, and we see how that kind of works out, and it doesn't work out as well as you might think. And I think developers are starting to realize that their games aren't going to look as good, and they aren't going to have that shine that really kind of translates what people are looking for when it comes to like the next generation of consoles and stuff like that. For me personally, I like to look at not only just the graphics, because I am like a graphics person, no doubt, but it's more important than just graphics. Like I said early on, I really was interested in seeing what these companies could do with getting rid of like the load times and all that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff that I was really interested in, and hopefully you guys are finding things that you enjoy with these consoles and stuff like that, which is really the most important thing. Let's all keep our focus and kind of keep our heads about us, our wits about us, because we are in a new console generation, and to be honest with you, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be slow parts, and there's going to be parts where it feels like things are happening too fast. Right now it feels like a bit of a slow part, because we just haven't been able to get those games out, and then who knows if we're going to be able to get the games out next year, or this year, excuse me, and what we're actually going to see. I've seen some crazy lists of some games today on the internet where people thought all these games are coming out for Xbox, and it just, people accuse me of misinformation. And on this list of Xbox games that I've seen pro Xbox influencers retweet, it has stuff like Everwild and Forza Motorsport and, all kinds of crazy crap. A lot of people put Psychonauts as an exclusive, which it's not. It's coming to PlayStation as well. So, there's always going to be that out there. But I will link all of this in the description. What do you guys think? What are you most excited about? If you haven't picked up your PS5 yet, let me know. What do you think about the ending of production of the other models of the PS4? Does that help? I think it definitely helps get more PS5s made, but let me know. Rack them up. Game on. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.